Hey guys, Jordan Hildwein here. In the last video we talked about the aura and its levels. In this video we will touch on the chakras. So the chakras are the vortices of consciousness and energy in the human energy field that are like intake organs for the energy. They are about 3 to 4 inches in diameter and spin in circular motion, which controls a person's emotional, mental, and spiritual well being. There are 7 primary chakras along the spine, several minor ones in other parts of the body, and others above the crown area, all existing within the levels of the auric field. The soul, an ectoplasm substance, is the holder of our life force and energy. And this energy is held together by the chakras. The soul works cooperatively with the body through the nervous system and the brain. The chakras receive the vital energy and distribute it to our energy field, as well as the areas of the body correlating to the chakras. The distribution affects mental and emotional behaviors. Energy is all around us in the air we breathe, and when rich, full breaths are taken, the chakras radiate bright energy of colors. Weak chakras give way to a depressed immune system, disease, and emotional instability. Each chakra relates to spiritual principles, and learning the correlating spiritual forces provides knowledge for a fulfilled life. And this allows to counterattack the negative forces that try to diminish our energies. The primary 7 power centers are laid out in an interwoven vertical rope of all the colors along the spine. The first starts at the base of the spine, and the 7th ends at the top of the head. The lower 2 relate to physical energies. The middle 3, personality development, and the top 2, spiritual practices and acquisition of higher characteristics. The more highly evolved someone becomes, the more open the chakras are. All the chakras vibrate to a specific frequency, comparable to the notes on a musical scale. The lowest chakra emits a deep note, while the highest 7th chakra emits a high note. Consequently, these are sent outside the body. Now, there are 12 major chakras in total positioned in the soul. The 7 comprise the spiritual foundation to the physical. The other 5, above the 7th, are related to the molecular patterns connected to the universe and serve to connect us to the higher self, in turn to vibrational states of higher consciousness. So with the primary 7, and unfortunately the other 5 not so widely recognized or even known about, the first chakra now is located at the base of the spine. It relates to the will to live and to physical and sexual vitality, as well as stimulating the creativity of the soul and grounds the soul in the present embodiment. These are its primary functions: maintaining life force and the flow of energy. Its color is red. For it to be fully opened, physical and sexual vitalities must be grounded and incorporated into the spiritual. The second chakra is just above the first and is seen in both front and back of the body, as is the third through the 6th. It is the color of orange and is related to sensuality, physical rejuvenation, and to the immune system. It is split in two, having 2 functions. The first relates to the pancreas, connecting us to the lower kingdoms of animals, plants, and minerals. It registers the lessons learned or not learned, and the other half relates to the spleen, connecting us to past lives and to the present for the constructive or deconstructive experiences and relationships had with all there is. Another special ability it has is affecting the RNA and DNA coding. This half provides spiritual inheritance, in that painful lessons can be turned into positive experiences. Now, the third chakra is in the solar plexus area and known to be the opening to the soul. This chakra has the power to transform anything. It's called the creative chakra and directs all creative endeavors. This chakra has the power to consume and transform all that is discordant. The third chakra also supplies the internal organs with energy and is associated with intuition, where the gut feeling comes from. Its color is yellow and is related to the glandular system. Now, the fourth chakra is in the center of the chest, next to the heart. It is part of higher emotions and has the ability to synthesize past and present situations that are unfavorable, that have been stamped on the soul, harmonize them, and to finally accelerate one's consciousness. This function is to assist us to manifest our spiritual blueprints. The fourth chakra is also the balancing chakra between the lower three of Yang and the upper three chakras of Yin. It gives and receives love for both the self and others, applying to emotions such as kindness, joy, compassion, affection, and benevolence. The energy provided is to the heart, the circulatory system, thymus, vagus nerve, and the upper back. It, along with the other three, can influence health and reversed negative health conditions from either past or present experiences. It is associated with the color green. Now, the fifth chakra is found in the throat and sends energy to the thyroid, bronchi, lungs, and the alimentary canal. It's related to communication, understanding, and living the universal laws, giving and receiving, as well as speaking truth. It facilitates downloading the blueprint from the higher self. When negative karmic patterns are not resolved, the second chakra will block the flow of energy upward, which will block the blueprint from flowing down. This chakra determines someone's ability to change and grow, associated with the color blue. The sixth chakra is located on the low part of the forehead and on the back of the head. Energy is provided to the lower brain, pituitary, left eye, specifically left eye, ears, nose, and the nervous system. The front part has to do with conceptual understanding, and the back part is our ability to carry out ideas in a systematic fashion, leading to fruition. Once developed, this chakra has prophetic vision and psychic power. The colors associated with this chakra are indigo or lavender. The seventh chakra is on the top of the head, which is the portal to the opening the higher spiritual consciousness and higher dimensions. Once fully developed, a person can experience a state of oneness with higher dimensional beings. Fully functioning, it receives higher spiritual energies and distributes throughout the body, giving energy and light within while cleansing negative energies. Energy from this chakra is given to the upper brain and the specific right eye. It correlates to the integration of personality and spirituality. When fully function, a person demonstrates control over the mental and emotional bodies, along with inner peace and happiness associated with white. Now, also, there is a correlation between the front chakras with emotions and the back with will, and the head chakras with reason. All blockages lead to disease. There are many secondary chakras all over the body near the joints, and this is where acupressure and pressure points come into play. And seeing as how there's so much covered and more to cover, I will be breaking this up into a third part. Thank you for listening, and please subscribe.